What if the phrase you thought was wisdom is actually a misquote with a deeper meaning? The saying, "money is the root of all evil," is often attributed to the Bible, but that's not quite accurate. In 1 Timothy 6:10, we find that the actual text reads, "For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil." This key detail is essential to understanding the text's true intent. Paul's letter to Timothy warns against the dangerous attachment to wealth, highlighting how it can lead to harmful desires and actions. He emphasizes that it is not money itself that is inherently evil, but rather the affection for it that can distort priorities and lead to spiritual ruin. If we examine this more closely, we see that this distinction is crucial. It invites us to reflect on our own relationships with wealth. The broader context of this passage is important as well, as Paul discusses the responsibility that accompanies wealth and the potential for greed to lead to harm. He encourages contentment and warns that those who desire riches may experience ruin. This matters because it shows money as a tool that, depending on our intentions, can either foster good or, if mishandled or misinterpreted, can lead to detrimental outcomes. This phrasing reminds us of the significance of our intentions. Many scholars conclude that this scripture calls us to consider not just the presence of money in our lives, but our attitudes towards it. It suggests that cultivating a spirit of generosity can lead to restoration, while an obsession with wealth can lead to a spiritual disconnect. Ultimately, as we reflect on the text, it may challenge us to evaluate our own values and priorities. Are we allowing the love of money to dictate our choices, or are we using our resources to foster relationships, support communities, and engage in acts of kindness? In a world where wealth often shakes our identities, examining the true message of this scripture invites deep introspection.